Super Retro Force.
Welcome everyone, we have more great Black Friday deals coming your way. For today we're going to go through a bunch of the better deals that you can pick up for under $5 to add to your library or backlog on your Nintendo. Now this is part 3 of our coverage for the big sale. I'll have both the other videos linked down below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and with that, we'll dive in. Disc Room is a puzzle game that comes to us from Devolver Digital. It offers a couple hours of gameplay, and while the premise is simple, there's a good bit of depth and challenge here, and you have a good amount of modifiers or gameplay options, making it more available for a broad range of players, regardless of your experience level. It's a great game for quick play sessions as well, and it's on sale at $374. The download is around 400 megabytes. Boomerang X is a first-person action platformer and a wave-based arena game, again from Devolver Digital. It offers about 3 to 4 hours of fast gameplay that can be quite addictive. The game runs well here on the console, and once you get the hang of how movement works, you'll be able to fly around the arenas, taking down enemies with ease. Right now, it's on sale for $399, and the download is around 2 gigs. Next we have the GoNNER 2 bundle, which contains GoNNER 2 of course, but you also get the original game as well. The bundle gives us 2 fast action platformers with roguelike elements added in. Part 1 is a single player game, but with Part 2 you do have 4-player local co-op. Now combined you're getting more than 10 hours of gameplay across the 2 games, and you can pick up the bundle for $399, a new low, and the download is around 1.5 gigs. HUNTDOWN is a 2D run-and-gun platformer that offers about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. You have 3 playable characters that each play a little different from the others. The combat and gunplay are incredible, the voice acting is outstanding, it runs buttery smooth, and you can even play with a friend in local co-op. Now to me this is a must-play. Right now you can pick it up for just $399. The download is a little over 1 gig. 9 Witches Family Disruption is an adventure game from Blowfish Studios. It takes place during World War II and lets us control 2 characters through a heroic crusade in a war-torn world. The retro aesthetic and weird characters are kind of a staple from Blowfish. I really do like these types of adventure games where the story is a little strange but always interesting. Now with this one you'll get about 5 to 6 hours of gameplay, and the download is just under 300 megabytes. Right now it's marked down to an all-time low at just $399. Operation Steel is a 2D shmup that offers 20 different procedurally generated levels, a bunch of cool boss battles and weapons or upgrades to collect, and the soundtrack is great as well. Now it is a little easier as far as shmups go, and they do have a few different game modes for added replay value. Right now you can pick it up for just $399, and the download is a little under 300 megabytes. QUAKE II is an old school first person shooter from the 90s. It's been updated and enhanced, and the package includes a ton of DLC as well. It offers up to 16 player online matches, while local is limited to just 4, and it features full motion aim support and cross-play as well. And if that isn't enough, you get QUAKE II 64 as a bonus on top of everything else. Right now you can pick it up for just $399, an all-time low, and the download is around 3 gigs. Enter the Gungeon is a top-down twin-stick dungeon crawler that offers dozens of hours of gameplay. The replay value is through the roof, and this game is actually quite difficult. The bullet hell action is some of the best in the genre, and the boss battles are creative and challenging, and to make things a little sweeter, you can play the game with a friend in local co-op. The soundtrack does a great job of pumping you up, and right now it's on sale at an all-time low, just $449, and the download is around 450 megabytes. Ghostblade HD is a vertical shoot 'em up with a download a little under 1 gig, and it offers local co-op for 2 players. On top of that, if you play in handheld mode or tabletop mode, you can actually flip the switch upward and it will rotate to take up the whole screen. It features big colorful sprites with epic boss battles and different ships that you can pilot. The arcade style gameplay is addictive, but it's definitely not an easy game. You do have limited lives and continues, so you want to keep that in mind. If you're up for the challenge though, it is on sale for $4.49, and again the download is around 1 gig. Loop Hero is a roguelike indie game here on the console. It's sort of a mixed bag of genres, and the gameplay loop is very addictive. You have strategy and deck building and city building elements to deal with. You're kind of stuck in a loop, and as you go around killing enemies, you'll earn cards or other upgrades that you can then use to alter the world around you. Now you do have a few classes at the start, but you can unlock more as you play through as well. This is genuinely a unique indie game, and right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, just $4.49. You'll need a little under 300 megabytes free for the download. Gunlord X is a 2D run-and-gun action platformer, and it's actually the updated version of the original game that came out back in 2012. You have 11 different stages to work through with collectibles in each, and I do like the variety of enemies and the boss battles as well. The new edition of the game has a ton of improvements and added features. They even added new levels, so this is a great option even if you played the original. It's one of the better games in the genre, and right now you can pick it up for just $4.99, marked down to an all-time low, and the download is a little over 150 megabytes. Hyperlight Drifter, the special edition, is an isometric action-adventure game that runs at a buttery 60 frames and looks gorgeous here on the console. Now on top of that, you can play with a friend in local co-op, although the game is incredible either way. The action and combat are great, and the visual design and colors pop right off the screen. On top of that, the soundtrack adds a good bit of immersion to the overall experience as well. Now the narrative is left for you to discover through items or pictures that you'll find in-game, and you should get about 10 hours from the pickup. Right now you can pick it up at a brand new low, just $4.99, and the download is around 850 megabytes. Mark of the Ninja Remastered is a stealth 2D platformer with a download just over 3.5 gigs, and it offers about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. Now this version includes the DLC pack, which adds in a new playable character and a good bit of extra content, including new levels and even a developer commentary track. On top of that, there's a new game plus mode for added replay value, and right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, just $4.99. Reverie Knight's Tactics is a strategy RPG that offers players grid-based combat, beautiful hand-drawn art, and a bunch of narrative choices that can affect the way the rest of the roughly 10 to 15 hour game will play out. You have a party of 4 different heroes, and while I enjoy the game, it will take a little getting used to the controls and the UI. At full price, I would probably pass on it, but right now you can pick it up at a new low, just $4.99, and the download is around 3 gigs. If you're a fan of the genre, it could be worth checking out. Star Renegades is a tactical squad-based roguelike that offers 3 unique planets to explore, with the final boss waiting at the end. Each of the worlds are procedurally generated, so every run is a bit different, and you can earn upgrades that will carry over to the next one. Combat is turn-based and pretty in-depth, which can cause a little bit of difficulty by the end. The art design looks great, and you can expect more than 10 hours from the pickup. Right now it's on sale at an all-time low, just $4.99, and the download is around 3 gigs. Alright everyone, and here are more great deals that are live right now for Black Friday on the Nintendo eShop. Alright everyone, that does conclude this video, but we will have more deals coming your way over the next several days. I hope to see you all on those. Remember to let me know what games you're eyeballing this year. And with that, take care, happy gaming my friends, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Super Retro Bonus.